on this special edition of the News Hour is KT Rama Rao, the working president of BRS, the man whose party seems to be totally beleaguered, losing ground in Telangana, but also losing a lot of its own party men. Thank you, KTR, for joining us here. And is the BRS, the Bharatiya Rashtriya Samiti, fighting for existence now?
Well, thank you, Navika, for the opportunity. But you said we are beleaguered. Yes, we are down, without a question. We had won the elections twice, in 2014 and in 2018, have formed the government. In 2023, out of the 119 assembly seats, we had won 39, which is 1/3. And yeah, we still are fighting it out. But yes, we are down, but not out.
Absolutely, but I want to ask you, KT Rama Rao, there have been a series of defections from your party, 6 MLCs, 6 MLAs, 1 Rajya Sabha MP. Just what's going on? Are you battling for survival just because you're out of power?
What happens is, when a hypocritical party like Congress, which actually promised, back in Hyderabad, Rahul Gandhi had a meeting along with Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. This was supposed to be the national manifesto launch, for the national election, where he had promised categorically, it was called Nyay Patra. He had promised categorically that if Congress is voted, they would amend the constitution and the 10th schedule and make sure that any MLA that defects or any MP that defects from original party or from which they are elected would automatically be disqualified. But the hypocrisy of Congress and Rahul Gandhi is that today, instead of implementing the 6 guarantees that they had promised to the people of Telangana, 6 guarantee to amal nahi kar rahe hain, but 6 MLAs को कांग्रेस में दाखिल कर लिया, 6 MLCs को ले लिया और लोगों को गुमराह करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. हमें इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, क्योंकि हमें मालूम है, हमें पता है कि ये कांग्रेस जहां भी हिंदुस्तान में इससे पहले भी गवर्नमेंट में थी, आया राम गया राम जो कल्चर की बात होती है, जिक्र होती है, उसका बेस और उसका रूट कांग्रेस में ही है. 1980s में हरियाणा में जो आया राम गया राम कल्चर है, डिफेक्शन वाली कल्चर जो है, इसकी मदरशिप है कांग्रेस. तो हमें पता तय होगा, हमें पता है कि आगे भी होगा, पर हम एक्सपोज करना चाहते हैं कांग्रेस पार्टी की हिपोक्रेसी को, और खास ये राहुल गांधी जी की हिपोक्रेसी जो है, बड़े बड़े बातें करते हैं, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को दिखाते हैं पार्लियामेंट में, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पे प्रॉमिस करते हैं और उसी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को फ्लाउट करते हैं, खुद की न्याय पत्र को भी आज इज्जत नहीं देते हैं. तो इसलिए हम हिंदुस्तान की जनता के सामने राहुल गांधी जी की जो रियल फेस है, कांग्रेस पार्टी की जो रियल फेस है, उसको दिखाना भी चाहते हैं.
Well, KT, and many will say you're a bad loser. Simply because बहुत से लोग आपने कांग्रेस से लिए थे. जब वो कांग्रेस से टीआरएस में जा रहे थे, तब आपको बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था. वो कहते हैं ना, आपका ग्राफ ऊपर जा रहा था, चढ़दी कला कहते हैं पंजाबी में. मैं पूछ रही हूँ, at that time, what was good? How can it be bad? They came from the Congress, they went back to the Congress, zero-sum game, zero-loss theory. You've heard it all. Why are you so cynical tonight?
No, I'm not at all cynical. In fact, there are 2 things that you should know, Navika. Firstly, Constitution allows for the merger of a legislative party. अगर आपके elected representatives में से 2/3 legislators अगर ये तय करते हैं कि हमें इस पार्टी में नहीं रहना है, कोई और पार्टी में शामिल होना है, it is constitutionally allowed. So that is exactly what has happened, first thing. And in the last term of our government in 2014 and 2018, yes, 2 or 3 mergers have happened of legislative parties, which is constitutionally allowed, which is legal, first point. और आज जो हो रहा है तेलंगाना में, हमारे एमएलए से 39 में से आज 6 लोग, मतलब it is not even 1/6 or not less than 1/6. People, one by one, the chief minister himself goes to the houses of legislators, entices them by way of whatever, and then eventually, they join Congress. And one of the legislators, in fact, has also contested for parliament. So the issue here is, Navika, in 2020, Supreme Court has given a clear-cut ruling, clear-cut order in the case of Manipur MLA defections, where they had said the speaker has to decide within 3 months after an MLA defects. If it is a merger, it is technically, constitutionally, it's allowed. Even now it is allowed. But if it is a defection of a lone MLA or less than 2/3 MLAs, it is a defection. That's the difference. हम ये नहीं कह रहे हैं कि लोगों को पार्टी नहीं बदलना चाहिए. हम यही कह रहे हैं कि अगर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जिस पे आप वादा करते हो, जिसको दिखा के बड़े बड़े भाषण देते हो और जिस पे आप प्रॉमिस भी करते हो और उसको आप अगर फ्लॉट करते हो, पूरे हिंदुस्तान को इस बारे में जानने का हक है.
Well, but let me ask you, KTR. The fact of the matter is that it's your own MLAs, your own party men who are saying that the party has neither a structure, it's Papa, his boy and his girl who hold all the, all the posts in the party. It's not a constitutional party. Nobody else has any powers. And you're talking about the constitution of the Congress party. Slightly difficult terrain that you're batting on?
No, I'm not talking about the constitution of the Congress party. Of course, I will not get into that. I'm talking about the Constitution of India. Constitution of India is what I'm referring to. And let me also remind you again, I'm not saying that defections in politics, people do change parties, people do change ideologies. There are a number of such examples. I'll not even go into that. All I'm saying is, in 2004, when the TRS had 26 MLAs, you should know that, let's go back into history as well. We had 26 MLAs. 10 of them have been poached by the then Congress party in the state of Telangana, in the state of Andhra Pradesh, to be precise. In 2014, after Telangana was formed, yes, 2/3 MLAs of the Congress party out of 18, 12 had merged into our party. That is constitutionally allowed. So, without getting too much into the details of party क्यों बदले हैं, किस वजह से बदले हैं, बदलने के बाद क्या कह रहे हैं, क्या आरोप लगा रहे हैं, उसमें मैं नहीं जाना चाहूंगा. मैं बस इतना ही कहूंगा कि the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, which is why.
Because family-run parties, other people are not finding a future in those parties. And when you talk about democracy, then internal democracy within parties will have to be encouraged.
फिर तो इस्तीफा दे के जाए. जब टिकट मिलना है, जब टिकट चाहिए, जब लड़ना है, जब जीतना है, तब तो पार्टी का टिकट पूछो. जब जीतने के बाद कोई पद में बैठते हो, अगर पार्टी पसंद नहीं, तो पार्टी पद को इस्तीफा दो, एमएलए पद को इस्तीफा दो. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जो बीच में आ जाती है, उसका रिस्पेक्ट करो, फिर पार्टी छोड़ो. उसमें कोई किसी को दिक्कत नहीं होगी. बट जब चुन के वापस आते हो आप कोई एक पार्टी की बी फॉर्म से, कोई पार्टी की टिकट पे, अगर पार्टी आपको पसंद नहीं है, जैसे राज्यसभा मेंबर हमारे एक पार्टी के कल छोड़ के गए, बट उन्होंने इस्तीफा दिया, तो हम राहुल गांधी जी से ही पूछ रहे हैं. तो राज्यसभा में क्योंकि यहाँ पे बीजेपी के डेप्यूटी चेयरमैन है, जो राज्यसभा के चेयरमैन है, क्योंकि वो डिस्क्वालीफाई कर देंगे, यहां पे आपने इस्तीफा दे दिया. क्योंकि कांग्रेस पार्टी के स्पीकर है तेलंगाना में, आप वहां पे उनको लगा के एक शील्ड बना के आप फिर डोंग मचा रहे हो. ये अच्छी बात नहीं है. ये हिपोक्रेसी जो है, क्योंकि राज्यसभा में एक नीति, लोकसभा में एक नीति, शासन सभा में एक नीति, विधानसभा में, ये ठीक बात नहीं है.
Fair point. But
उससे भी इस्तीफा करा दीजिए.
Let me ask you simply this, KTR. Telangana Rashtriya Samiti had its eyes on politics nationally and getting power in Delhi, changed itself to Bharatiya Rashtriya Samiti. The whole life and karma comes back a circle, and now you're fighting for survival in Telangana itself.
5 साल पहले नाविका जी, जब चंद्रबाबू नायडू जी आंध्र प्रदेश में इलेक्शन हार गए थे, when Jagan Mohan Reddy ji had won 151 out of 175, people had ruled him out. They said his career was over. But today, he is the principal ally in the NDA, and he is now getting his pound of flesh from NDA. So in politics, let me tell you one thing. Never rule anybody out. And we had won 39, let me tell you. And even Prime Minister's tally, NDA's tally, BJP's tally also had come down from 303 to 242. Likewise, in our case, our tally also was less only by 21 seats. So never rule anybody out in politics. Mark my words, we will bounce back. You will see me talking to you again. in a much better position in future. And we will certainly laugh about this situation in the future sometime down the road.
Hindsight is such a beautiful thing. And yes, KTR, never say never again to anything in politics. Every morning is a new morning, and every day new destinies are written. For now, yes, what goes up must come down. And when you preach constitution to Rahul Gandhi and ask him those questions, we do hope Rahul Gandhi and his party will respond at the earliest. Because मामला है constitution का, the constitution of India that's given the Congress party a fillip this election. Thank you very much, KTR, for joining me on the News Hour tonight.